We read 11 books this month. Hi guys.
Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to
Petite Perspective.
I love that you nodded at me then, like
yeah, I will do it.
That was your line.
I will do it.
I feel like we've got that down now. We have like our little parts, but yes, welcome to.
Who are you?
Oh God, I'm Georgia.
And I'm Elise.
And welcome back to Petite Perspective. This is our lost my train of thought.
It's our monthly wrap up.
It is our monthly wrap up for August. August, let's start as a whole. How do you think it's been for you, the reading month?
Probably not that good. We started off thinking, well, as you would have seen, we did a 24-hour readathon.
Yeah.
We thought we were going to kind of get through
like three books
yeah. each.
We had like piles of books with us.
I didn't even finish one that I'd already started. And you read one.
I read one, yeah. I read Shatter Me, which I started, which will be in my list. But yeah, I thought we were gonna like smash that challenge.
We did 6 hours, which is pretty.
6.
I think we could do it again, but we'd have to do it. Start it in the morning.
Yeah, I agree.
And then go like until we couldn't go anymore.
Yeah.
Then have a nap.
Yeah.
Then get up early and finish it.
I've seen people do it where they go to sleep, so they do like 12 hours, go to sleep.
Which I think we could do.
I think we could do that.
Yeah.
I could sit, if I'm into it, then I could sit and read. But then I was really into my books, I think that's probably why I finished it.
Yeah, but I was into mine, it's just that I was reading the same page for 20 minutes.
We were so tired. And August was actually the month that our book buying ban commenced.
Yeah, which has been hard.
So, do you think it's been hard?
Well, just because, well, not really, because like I've had books to read.
Yeah.
But I do like buying books.
I know. I have to
hard.
consciously not look at the works when I go into town.
Yeah, so you have more of a, you've got more of a challenge in that you will, if you have to go into town, you will see that.
I know.
Whereas I don't, where I work, I don't have.
Yes,
I don't have it as easily accessible. So
and
like
both places that I work are really good for that.
Yeah, whereas like I would go to work and then the biggest problem for me is if I go to town stuff.
Yeah. So month 1 of our book buying ban has commenced because we needed to tackle these TBRs. Yeah. I tell you, I have like over 40 books on my TBR.
I have 54.
You have God knows what. So.
And that's just physical.
But we're working our way through them. This has been a good reading month. I feel like it's been a good reading month. I read 5 books, 2 novellas. I'm gonna have read Flawless by the time that the month's over. I feel like I'm reading quicker, which is nice.
Yeah. And I think if you're picking like the books as well that you really like.
Yeah.
Like I started a book, so I've only read 4 this month fully, and then started one. Wasn't really into it, so I got 40% of the way through and thought I'm not actually enjoying this.
Yeah.
So I've put it down and then started.
That's what
2
I did
other
with
books.
Ninth House actually. Yeah, I had a DNF. Did I have a DNF this month or was that last month? I think it might have been last month.
I think it was last month.
I DNF'd Ninth House by Lee Bardugo because her writing, I've heard like her writing's a bit like lyrical like that, and
yeah, it's hard to get into.
It wasn't for me. But anyway, on with the wrap up.
Yeah. So I started the month off by reading Unravel Me, which is what I finished during the 24-hour readathon. Well, I didn't actually. I finished it the day after.
We have to watch that video though. But
honestly, it was good. I think I should have picked something smaller to read at the time. Yeah. I feel like I don't really, like the middle was quite a bit of a blur. Because I was really into it to begin with, and then I think the middle I don't really know necessarily what happened.
I can tell you.
So I'm not really sure if that was, but I did enjoy it.
Did you read the novella as well?
No, I still haven't read that. I've read 1 chapter of it so far.
It's really, I did not like the novella.
You like the first novella though?
I loved the first novella because it was Aaron's point of view. This novella is Adam, and it's made me despise that bloke. Sorry.
So so we are into the
Shatter Me series. I've read Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Fracture Me, and Destroy Me. I think that's what I've read. They're all so confusing.
Yeah, Destroy Me and Fracture Me is the Unite Me.
Yeah.
And then next we've got Ignite Me.
We have Ignite Me. Yeah, which I have ready to go on my Kindle for when Elise tells me that she's read.
Which I could read it, like I could read it today.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't take me long to read.
It's a lot smaller than the first novella.
It's just the fact that I have to read it.
Yeah, so Elise read that.
So that was what I read in the 24 hours.
On the 24 hours. I read Shatter Me in the 24 hours.
That was your first book?
No, my first, I finished 1,000 Boy Kisses, which Elise lent me. And I don't have that book with me, but we both annotated that book and I literally love it. So you can't ever sell that because your annotations are so cute in it. And then I annotated mine, which that book destroyed me. Like, I can't.
I knew it would as well. I knew that book would destroy you.
So sad. It was so sad. I'd say it was the saddest book I've ever read. I don't know, just, yeah, if you want a sad book, that's about Poppy and Rune, who are like childhood friends. I won't give anything away, but if you want to cry and you fancy a cry, then
that is a good book.
Yeah, read that book. So I read that, I finished that, then I started Shatter Me, which I finished in one day. I really enjoyed.
And then I read Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian and McAllister, which is actually really good. I was a bit like apprehensive. The good thing about it was short chapters, which was good. It wasn't kind of like crimey or like too thrillery. It was kind of more of like this. So basically, this woman, she watches her son murder someone outside like one night, and then like she wakes up the next day and it's like the day before, and she keeps basically going back in time till she can basically figure out why her son's done that and basically like stop it from happening.
Oh, okay.
So there were a couple of plot twists that I like figured out as like was going along.
Okay.
But then like there was then like other ones, but it was good that like I knew what was like I'd figured it out, but not because
I don't know if I like the books where they live the same day all over and over again. It kind of frustrates me.
Well, it wasn't the same day over and over again. She was going back further back in time, so it was a different day. She'd wake up on a different day.
Okay.
But like every day that she woke up, it was like related to the
she
day
could have stopped.
Yeah, so she had to like learn like new information. Or like figure something out.
Yeah.
And you don't know like what day she's gonna wake up in.
Okay.
And then like all these like little side plots.
Like, what did you rate it?
I think I gave it 4.
Oh, I rated Shatter Me a 5, by the way. I don't know if I said that. And Thousand Boy Kisses was a 4.
Yeah, I gave Unravel Me a 4. Wrong Place, Wrong Time a 4.
4.
So it was really good. I did really enjoy it.
Okay, Elise would recommend Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I then read The Accomplice by Steve Cavanagh on Elise's recommendation. I enjoyed this book. I did enjoy this book, but I rated it a 3. Okay, because normally I love Eddie Flynn books, but this one, I worked out the twist, which I am literally like pat myself on the back for because I never know the twist. I never know the twist. And when I text you what I thought was going to happen, and then it turned out that he was that guy, I was like, oh. So I kind of got the twist. I didn't get like one of the minor plot points, but yeah, guess the twist. I feel like it was a bit scary, like it was a bit eerie, and you didn't like get loads of Eddie and the team.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like it was less about them.
It was less about them and more about like this serial killer. But I rated it a 3. I think Steve Cavanagh books are really good, really great, and I think that they're worth a read. I like the trial. That's what I like. The trial tactics.
Yeah, I like that.
What he uses to
trying to figure out how he's gonna.
Like he's always so clever in court, which I just eat that bit up. I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of that and a little bit less of
the eerie.
Also, Elise got mentioned by Steve Cavanagh. He liked your post. Sorry, he liked Elise's post. So they're basically besties. So you can give my feedback directly to Steve.
So Steve, if you would like to send me an arc, I would really appreciate that. I then read The Hawthorne Legacy, which is the second book in the Inheritance Games.
Yeah, how did you find that? Oh, actually, I saw your rating on Goodreads.
It was okay. It just wasn't great. There was like bits, and I was like, oh, and then I thought it was going to give me more, and it just felt. I think it was too. The first book was really because it was really fast paced, and like, you kind of didn't really know. You didn't really know what was going on. Whereas this one felt like it was filling a gap. Oh. So I am going to read the next
How did the love, because I don't think I'm going to read that, so how was the love triangle solved in this book?
It's not.
So it's still going on?
It's still going on.
It's like a Summer and Turn Pretty. It's 2 brothers, isn't it?
3, well, technically it's 3 brothers.
Yeah, but like she's only interested in 2, isn't she?
Yeah.
The older cowboy is with the sister.
Yes, but there's 4 brothers. The older cowboy is with the sister.
Yeah. Then
you've got the 2 that she's interested in.
Grayson
and Xander.
Xander,
no, Xander's the baby brother.
Yeah.
It's Grayson and Jameson.
Jameson, that's it.
But you like learn, because obviously you know in the
I think I want to read that.
What, the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good. Like, you know, in like the first one, like you don't know who like their dads are.
Yes.
But you like learn that.
Oh, you learn that. Okay.
But the second one just kind of like fills.
Yeah.
It fills in a bit of the gaps in the first one, but I just felt like it wasn't.
Have you downloaded her series, The Naturals?
Yes.
You have. Okay.
I have. Yeah.
Because I've heard that's really good.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be more my bag. It's more like CSI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas
these
like
kids work for the FBI.
Yeah, like it sounds like it's really good, but it was good. It just wasn't. I mean, 3's not a bad rating.
No, this is actually true. I then read Unravel Me, which is the second one in the Shatter Me series, and I literally read this. I was just saying to Elise before we started filming that I honestly read this in about 2 days. I was obsessed with this. I don't know, like you say though, the middle is like a real blur for me.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what happens in the middle?
Yeah, it is. I
do feel like it is a bit of a filler book. Like it fills the gaps.
Yeah.
And then you kind of gear up to what's potentially going to happen in the last one.
Yeah.
Of that, like the.
Because it is 3, isn't it?
Well, it's technically 3, but they're all linked.
Okay. Okay.
So it is each. There's like 3.
Yeah. So we still have. Okay. Yeah, I really liked this. I think I rated it like a 4 or a 5. 5. I rated it a 5. I do give like books like serious like 5.
But I do think, even though I've only read 2 in the 2 novellas, I would say Shatter Me is probably a 5-star series.
Yeah, very different to Avatar, but I really do enjoy. And I think as well, one of my favourite tropes ever is a love triangle.
Really?
Yeah. I love a love triangle and the girl's at the centre and she's like, here's my pick, I want him, I want him, I want him, I want him. Like, I love it. Eat it up.
Then I read Love in the Time of Serial Killers.
Oh yeah.
Which...
You're balanced on right now,
yeah,
by the way.
Yeah, which I'm balanced on. You're balanced on all of my books, actually. Which I thought was going to be... So, like, when you read it, you think... So basically, I wrote this girl, she's a PhD, she's doing her dissertation on, like, serial killers and, like, how the way that they're portrayed in the media or whatever, how, like, that has then changed the way that society sees them or whatever.
Yeah.
Which actually sounds like it's...
Yeah, that's a good premise,
That's quite interesting, and that kind of relates to what I did my dissertation.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then she like moves in, like her dad dies, and she moves back home to like figure out what's going on with like their house and stuff. And like when you start the book, she like meets this guy who's like, she doesn't know who he is. He like comes out and it's like 2 a.m. and like that's what she thinks he's like a serial killer. But it, like that part doesn't link up with the story, as in like she thinks he's a serial killer, but there's nothing else in the rest of the book.
Oh, that like adds any context to that. Oh, that's weird. So it's just like a subplot.
But they're making it out as if it's like the main plot of the story.
Oh.
When actually, really, they should have just marketed it as like a romance.
Yeah, a romance.
That's basically what it is.
Oh, is it?
But like, it's not.
With him though.
Yeah.
But he's not a serial killer.
No.
Oh, okay.
And there's not like no.
That's weird.
There's not really any.
I have heard mixed reviews about that book.
And it's not even like that she like notices things that, or like it explains why she thinks he might be a serial killer, or like there's loads of like things that she's doing that makes it. It's more like quite a mundane story.
Yeah.
So no.
No, not for you. What did you rate it?
I think I gave it a 3, but I think it's actually more of a 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh no,
I love looking back on. Oh yeah. I love looking back on ratings and being like, did I love that?
So I didn't. So that was the first time, because normally I would rate it automatically after I read it.
Yes.
But this time I didn't. So I left it. For like 24 hours, came back to it and was like, right, how do I actually feel?
Yeah, because I do think my rating will depend on how much I've thought about it after I've read it. So if I go and I'm like, yes, this is fun. So like my second to last book of the month was Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren, and I rated that 5 stars, and I know that's a 5-star read for me because I still think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I finished reading that book, I'm on like halfway through this book, and I'm still thinking about that. You know like when, it wasn't cheese, the thing that I loved about it, so it follows Elliot and Macy, and they kind of grew up together. I won't give too much away because I know you want to read this.
Yeah.
They kind of grew up together, and Macy's summer house was like opposite Elliot's house. And so every summer, like, she'd go to like this summer house and blah blah blah. And
no wonder they say it's like every summer house.
Yeah, yeah. And then something happens and they fall out of contact for 11 years. You find out what happens, and then she becomes a doctor, whatever. But they've always like no one's ever come close to like what they had with each other. And then she's engaged and they bump into each other in a coffee shop like just randomly out of the blue, like 11 years later, and you kind of have the past and present storylines, and you figure out what it was that made them like fall out of contact 11 years ago. And it is a really, really good book. But what I liked most about it was the relationship and the love felt really adult. Like, it felt really mature.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes in like books, the love is like, it just can be like, romance books are a fine line, because sometimes the romance can be really almost childish.
Yeah.
Almost like insta-lovey, you know, like insta-lovey, that
whereas
type
like you see their like relationship.
Yeah, and like, and you know, and like for me, you know, Destiny Sidwell did that video on like, do you think couples will last? For me, Elliot and Macy are like end goal, end game. Yeah, end game. Yeah, 100%. They will last, because they're like, I don't know. It explores a lot of sort of different topics, but it's a really, really good book, and I'm going to give it to Elise next when she fancies a little romance read. I'm currently reading Flawless by Elsie Silver, but I'm going to give a full rundown of my thoughts so far in the pod, so you'll have to watch that.
And I'm currently reading
Daisy
Haites, and also I'm reading a arc on my Kindle called The Woman in the Window.
Oh, very freaky.
Which is actually quite good. It's giving me very much Gone Girls, but Gone Girl vibes.
Nice,
We'll
but you'll have to stay tuned
in the pod.
So that was what we read in August. I feel like it's been a good, successful reading month. We're both into Shatter Me now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Elise to finish. I'm waiting for Elise to finish Akatar as well, to be fair. So, but yeah, successful month.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Not our most successful month.
Not my most successful month, no.
But we've been
good.
It's been good.
Reading and having a full-time job as well is so
hard,
because I'm so tired of an evening. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please
like and subscribe
and comment. Tell us what you're reading.
Tell us how many books you read this month.
Yeah, and what you're currently reading.
Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.
We will.
Bye.